Yeah, this is primetime potent. Keep it entertaining. You already knowin'. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, US Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime potent. This is primetime potent. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the closeout of first 30 days of US Assassin. Chase and I, we have some signing to do. We've been meaning to get the rest of these Haunted Pizza yearbooks signed a while ago. This guy's always putting it off.
You never make me do it.
So we're going to sign. We'll promote US Assassin. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 6. I worked out, and then I've been just packaging up these collector cases.
That's cool.
A lot of work. And I just moved 600 boxes of boxes down into the basement. Otherwise, my wife was going to kill me. But Chase is going to join me. He has to sign these books.
No.
And I can't remember where I signed these books at.
I
think the
signed right
low
there.
corner, yeah.
I signed at the top.
There we go. We'll get started on this. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Leroy. He guesses he's here. We were a little late. Jamie East. Mark, hope you are having a good day. Pretty good. We just got back from some friend's house for dinner. Amanda B says, "Hey, Chase."
Hello. You can't. That's hello.
Jamie East says, "Oh my God, you guys look so alike."
You really think so? Oh.
Chase really looks more like my wife, I think. My wife, who's hiding on the other side of the computer. Maybe we'll get the whole family.
The chair just broke.
Oh yeah, my king chair.
You mean my king chair?
Yeah.
That you stole from me?
We got Nicholas Gear here. Hey, everyone. Carl Dude, got any more of those Sea Dog Fraga variant covers available? Why, yes, I do. They'll be up on my Etsy store once I'm done fulfilling this. Leroy, TMC looks like he just crawled out of bed. No, I just carried 600 boxes of boxes down into the basement. And I'm dying. I looked great prior to that. Now I'm all sweaty.
I bet you wish you just crawled out of bed, because that means you would have gotten to sleep.
Jamie says, I have never seen her. I don't think my wife Chrissy has ever made an appearance on the channel.
She should have.
She should. She talks a big game how she wants to come on. Leroy, she must be an impressive woman if the moral compass married her. Absolutely. Man, to be, see, you didn't need to work out this morning. I know. I just got my workout.
Should I be signing these after you sign them, or after you sign them, I sign?
I'll give you a batch, and then you can sign them, and I'll talk to the chat and stuff.
Okay.
So the company that I used for these Haunted Pizza yearbooks, Heroes and Villains, great. They all the books came in perfect condition. They sent all the books in bags and boards, which is nice, but it makes it kind of a pain when you're
trying to sign them.
Yeah, because you have to
take them out and then put them back in.
Yeah.
I know. I wish you would come on, because Jamie just said, "Come on." That would be cool, though. Like,
maybe
if you did a stream with her.
Yeah, she keeps saying she wants to stream. I was gonna let her and her friends take over the Best Friend show for an episode.
What would they talk about?
Oh, who knows?
Line dancing, probably.
Probably. Oh, is she coming back?
You trying to make an appearance now?
The audience wants you to make an appearance.
I know, everyone's like, "Come on."
Dude, I'm a sweaty mess. Come join us.
Me too. I have like black hairs all over my arm from my hoodie.
Special appearance.
Oh, hi.
Leroy says you must be an impressive woman if the moral compass married you.
Oh, I am. Yes, Leroy, I am. So impressive.
I dropped the pen. All right. So we got how many hours left? Like 5 hours left in the campaign. 5.5, I would say. I'll bring up the page in a second. I just want to get some books for Chase to sign.
That's me, if you didn't know. Chase. I'm Chase, also known as Chase, also known as Chase. Okay. Oh, you did mess it up.
I did?
Because you're putting it down with the marker in your hand. It got a line on it.
Oh my gosh.
Put down the marker when you pass the book over.
Here, I'll pass them to you.
Get it out of the way. What do you want me to do with it?
Just put it somewhere. There you go. Here's a pen. You can sign some books. Where's
Okay. Ow, dang it. I wish you would have put it the opposite way so I could have gone down the row again.
Jamie East says, I love her hair.
Thank you.
She is pretty.
Oh, thank you.
And
You're like, true.
yeah, Kiddo
Also
looks
true.
more like mom now. Leroy says stream until 3 a.m.
I'm
Well,
gonna be dead.
Yeah, I'll be dead. I have to get up at 6. Big day tomorrow. Lots of inspections.
what would we do? Pull out a Ouija board and summon a demon?
Matt Hep,
3 a.m.
LOL. All right, I'll bring up the. Oh, we got a guest. I sent the link out to some people. He's not here yet. But I sent the link out to the usual cast, yeah. The Moral Compass Whack Pack.
Jay, do you think your logo is dry yet, or your signature?
It should be.
Okay, we're good.
I don't know where my mouse is, so I'm using. Oh, here it is. It's under books. That makes things easier. So Mike McMahon's going to join us in a second. Send Dirty Lip the link. Yeah, I sent Phil the link. Phil is he was a guest at the Harrisburg Comic Con this weekend. So I don't know. He's probably traveling back now from the convention. But US Assassin, it says 6 hours until it's done the 30 days. I got to remember to extend the campaign. We can't have a godlike error. But John was able to correct it and get his campaign back up. He's a bigger money earner for Indiegogo than I am, though. So I don't know if they would even answer my email. But 6 hours left. We are about $1,526 away from $30,000.
Come on!
And at that, at 30,000, everyone's going to get an Eric Weathers print, and it's going to be of his cover that is for the black and white edition of the book right here. But I'm going to have Anthony George color it. He's actually coloring it right now. So that'll be a cool extra stretch goal.
I don't know. Do you think this one looks good?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay.
Chase is agonizing over his signatures.
I don't know. What are you guys?
Oh,
I
well,
can't see right now.
they can see you. I'll make you big.
Does this look fine to you guys? I feel like it looks kind of weird.
That's fine. John had a godlike fumble. Yeah, that was. I woke up to a ton of emails that morning, because I get sent all the questions on the campaign. But anyway, there's tons of different perks for everyone. If you're new to the series, we have a collected edition. I'll just go through the tiers real quick, and Chase and I. Actually, I'll play the video. Some people like the video. I love it.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the U.S. Assassins team.
Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. They bout the action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the elite government task force. Whole team is official. What more could you ask for? Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. You don't want drama. If they pull up, they blasting. Monsters of the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got Bazooka Dog, and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Scribble is a reptilian, alien, 3 snakes for a tongue. You don't want to mess with him. Sensei Steel, who is so mysterious, martial artist and trainer. Swift with the case. Zero Face is a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Takeout is a fast shooter, fast walker. It's a lone ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Ray, second in command. Yes, indeed, he's the brains of the team of super ninjas at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is U.S. Assassin. Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. Let's go.
There you have it, guys. And we got a guest joining us. We got Mike McMahon in the house. What's up, Mike?
What's up, everybody?
So, Mike, we've had the whole family streaming. Chrissy joined us. Chase he just left for a minute, but he's helping me sign the Haunted Pizza yearbooks.
Awesome.
And, we're trying to promote U.S. Assassin III. 6 hours left in the campaign for the first 30 days.
That's right.
When we're done streaming, remind me to extend the campaign before I go to bed.
Yeah. That would be bad.
I was just going to go through the tiers real quick, and then we'll talk about whatever. I watched a video earlier today that I want to talk to you about. But
Okay.
First, the fan pack is our featured tier. That has Matt Martin's cover, Mike's cover, the black and white edition of the book, the U.S. Assassin Collected Edition, which collects volumes 1 and 2, and the Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book. And that's $125. If you signed up for the mailing list, you would have got a link to get this at $100. You would also receive the link for some other tiers as well. Then $25, you can get Mike's cover or Matt Martin's cover, black and white edition, the collected edition, or the Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book. You can get both covers of the book, Mike and Matt's covers, for $50. Also for $50, you can get book 3 in the Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book. And then for $50, you can get the collected edition and book 3. So that's everything you need for U.S. Assassin, all 3 volumes. And if you'd signed up for the mailing list, you would have also got a link for a secret tier to get that it's a new reader tier, and you would have got that for $40. Great deal. You're getting 3 volumes for $40. Can't beat that. We got the triple threat, and that's Mike's cover, Matt Martin's cover, and the black and white edition with with Derek Weathers' cover. The 4-pack, which is those 3 books plus the collected edition. The first print set, which is all the first printings of volume 1, 2, and 3. All right, jeez, that's enough. The collector's case, which I was packaging up Sea Dog collector cases today. That's everything. Mike's cover, Matt Martin's cover, the black and white edition, the collected edition, the Mercenary Bazooka Dog flip book. You get that collector's case. You get the U.S. Assassin script book, which has the wraparound foil cover by Andrew Mangum. You get a sketch from Mike. You get a signed print by Flip Gordon. And that's all for $250.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out, wait, is that sold out?
Yeah, Steel Force is sold out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyone who was able to get it is lucky.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to point out how it's funny how the Mercenary and Bazooka Dog flip book is like flip book.
Yeah.
Because
You like what I did there?
uh-huh.
Occasionally, I'm clever, Chase. But yeah, that's all. That's all the tiers.
Oh, when did Mike come?
Yeah, Mike joined us a little while ago when you. I guess you ran upstairs for a second.
No, I went to the bathroom.
Oh, there you go. And by the way, Chase, Nicholas Gear said your signature looked good. Matt Hepp said he's seen weirder signatures.
Okay.
And Nicholas Gear says colors on that killer whale page are really pop.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that page.
Yeah, that's Chase's favorite page, Mike. He loves that.
I'll keep that in mind. Christmas is coming.
But Mike, I was watching some wrestling videos today on YouTube and interview with Chris Van Vliet. He does interviews with pro wrestlers. He had Danhausen on.
Oh,
But
really?
he didn't have Danhausen. He had the real person, Donovan Danhausen.
Yeah.
have you watched that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
that was really interesting to see that he was like almost ready to kind of give it up and just go back to nursing. And did I freeze?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you?
But yeah, it was an interesting interview.
Yeah, it's weird to see him as a regular person.
Yeah, without the voice too.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It almost ruins it a little bit. It was cool to see the real person, but I just like to pretend he's Danhausen all the time.
Yeah. I like watching all the videos where he's either opening stuff or going to different comic shops with his buddies Davis and Nicholas,
Mm-hmm.
and just being a weirdo. Yeah, he's a hoot. I like him a lot.
So, Mike, how what are your thoughts on the campaign so far?
Man, this last couple days has been nuts. What did we gain? Like over 2,000?
Yeah, we're almost at like 29,000. So
Yeah,
hoping we get to 30,000 in the first 30 days. That would be incredible.
that would be very amazing. But yeah, it's been doing gangbusters, especially compared to the last one. I mean, we blew by, what was it, like 90 days of being up for volume 2, and we did it like in a week or a couple days.
We did. So the book 2 campaign, after 60 days, we were at $12,000, which I think we did in maybe our first day. I don't know. Yeah. So, and then over the entire campaign, we did $16,000, which I think we had beat after the first week or 9 days, something like that.
That was
so
quick.
Yeah, it's great to see, a lot of new backers.
Oh yeah. I'm sure the secret graveyard shift mailing list didn't hurt either. So get those graveyard shift fans over to our side.
I just got a shiny.
Oh, congratulations.
Can I show it?
Sure.
Shiny.
Let me pull you up. Yeah, it's a Pokemon thing. Let me pull you up solo.
Okay, there it was. It's a shiny on Mega from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Come on, show it.
Ooh.
Show it again. Stop showing my Pokemon. It keeps showing my Pokemon.
Congratulations.
Show my shiny, please. There it is.
There it is.
Leroy says TMC has one of the most complicated signatures in comics. Absolutely. And
Definitely.
I'm flying out to Michigan a week from today to sign some more Graveyard Shift books. Just going for the day. Fly out at 6 a.m., fly home at 10 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a short but long day.
Yeah. Just want to knock out those books. We unfortunately we didn't have enough. there were some defects in the ones I signed that we didn't notice at first. So just going to go out, sign some more.
Oh yeah,
And
got to make sure the customers.
It's quicker than John sending me the books and me sending them back. And plus, who
True.
knows if even more would get dinged up.
That's right.
Chase, can you? Are you busy?
No.
Could you like stack the books you already signed in a pile, just so we can start making room?
Trying to catch the Yanmega now. Where should I put the pile? There's a lot of piles.
Can you just put them over on that box over there? They're right there.
Wait a minute. Oh, that box.
Yeah. And
Nice, Leroy.
yeah. Leroy says, "Don't let Malin see your kid playing video games." Yeah, he gets his work done though.
That's right.
Imagine if someone. Here's a new name I haven't seen before. Hello, all. Nice sitting here playing Pokemon Go as I watch. Oh, awesome.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
What about
Well, thanks
Pokemon?
to the chat for being here.
Yeah, join us on a lazy Sunday night.
That's right. Nicholas, what's up? Leroy, Amanda B got a bunch of my work this
Oh,
weekend.
how'd that go? You did the auction, right?
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that before or after Malin's stream?
It was before. I was originally supposed to go on at 9, same
Mhm.
time we were supposed to go on with John, and I was able to switch with somebody, so I went on at 11 o'clock your time, 10 o'clock my time, and it went really well.
Oh, nice. Chase here if you want to sign these books.
Blah.
And I got everyone's stuff all sorted, and be headed to the post office tomorrow.
You keep putting it the wrong way.
That's cool that someone else got your artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Bat on my face and
Yeah.
who's the other one? Todd.
Todd's Truth. And there's
they have some competition now.
yeah, they do. Actually, I don't think any of my regulars bought anything yesterday. I think it was all new folks. So yeah, Amanda got the double page from 3 of Joe holding Bazooka Dog. I figured it was on the campaign page. It's already
Just
out
stack
there.
them up and then sign them. Like just stack them in a pile so you have room to sign yours.
You think they're dry?
Should be. We're running out of room down here, Mike.
Oh man,
How much more is there?
that's crazy too. Because I thought we made a decent dent, but there
No,
never ends.
I mean, I'm gonna finish Sea Dog this week. I should finish it in the next day or two. Putting these collector cases. Chase, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, they keep falling.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. They keep falling.
Make
They're
2
gonna
piles
fall.
then. But yeah, no, we're just running out of room because all the supplies for Viking Wolf have arrived.
Oh geez.
It's all right, Chase.
Got messed up.
Okay, it's all right. All right, Chase.
Maybe it's time to invest in one of those Liam bunkers in the backyard to do all your.
Oh yeah, that'll be my next campaign. I'm gonna
help Mark build another house.
yeah.
In the back of his other house.
No, I thought about getting a storage space, but I don't know.
Just rent out some space from Ethan. I mean, he's got
Yeah.
he's got 2 facilities now, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the Renzo's cover to Viking Wolf arrived Saturday.
Yep.
And all the boxes that I just carried downstairs arrived a couple days before. They were just sitting in our living room. My Chrissy was getting sick of it. So
Someday you guys
why
will be
have-
able to put up your TV.
Why hasn't Mark sent Shelby the link? I can. And hail the chat, yo, Mark and Mike.
Oh, what's up, Zaid?
I can send both of them the link if they would like.
Yeah. Get some folks on in here.
Mike, are you back home now? I know you were
Yes.
away.
Yeah, I was at the in-laws. We got back about 5 o'clock. So we've been home for about 4 hours. Excuse me. Whew. Yep, the wife got all done with her work here, so
Nice.
well, like the work I have to be absent for. The rest of it she can do while I'm here. Ooh la la, she says. In case anyone doesn't know, my wife is a boudoir photographer. Which, going back to what we talked about earlier, Dan's wife is in Berlin in Canada.
Oh, nice.
And shoot with my wife. What's up, OC Steve?
All right, then just wait till they dry. All right, I'm just trying to send some links to people. Very awkward with my setup.
Zaid Comics asked, Mark, did you watch The Dark Side of the Ring this week?
I did. I wanted to talk to Phil about this. Everyone's getting canceled from that episode.
Is this the airplane ride?
Yep. Yeah. Ric Flair exposed himself to a stewardess and apparently made her touch him. So I have no problem with him being canceled. But Tommy Dreamer, all he did was state his opinion, and he got suspended indefinitely by Impact Wrestling.
It's ridiculous. Can't even have an opinion anymore.
Yeah, but the internet, they want Brock Lesnar canceled, Jim Ross canceled.
Why?
Well, Brock Lesnar apparently exposed himself to Terry Runnels. And then
was she even still there when he first showed up?
Yeah, she was separated from Gold Dust by then.
Oh.
And then Jim Ross, I guess, because I think because of his attitude on the episode, just saying how, he wasn't their babysitter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're grown men.
Yeah. No, I agree.
They have to deal with the consequences of their actions.
Yeah, I think if he'd just been a little more sympathetic, people wouldn't have had a problem. But he was like, yeah, it's not my fault.
Yeah. Well, guess we still got Tony Schiavone, right?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Yeah, you're not wrong, Matt. Ric Flair needed a handler since the 80s. Yep.
Let's see. If Shelby doesn't show up, we riot. I sent him a link. We'll see. Oh, I can put my picture back. I'm done working. There we go.
There he is.
OC Steve, you guys watch any G1? I have not, but I've been watching your video, Steve.
G1 Transformers?
No, New Japan's the tournament.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry.
Speaking of tournament, that video game, with all the comic book creators, ever got?
No. I think that video game is DOA for now, Chase.
Oh no! Again?
I don't know. I think the guy who was working on it is I forget. He's either went back to school or he had to get like a day job, so it's on the back burner
Oh.
for now. Yeah.
Yeah, happens. Still
So
would have
Mike-
been awesome to see.
Yeah, it could still happen one day. Chase was telling me on my channel we should have a tournament. We make brackets and just pick out all our characters out of a hat and then have a tournament and see who would win from
Yeah.
all my books.
That would be awesome. That'd be really cool. And see whoever, if somebody got like the exact bracketing down, maybe they get a prize or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I just saw that we went up. We're at 28,609.
Dang,
So we're only $1,391 away from 30,000.
that's nuts.
Yeah,
it
it's
just seemed
awesome.
like we just got to 20 and now we're headed to 30.
Leroy says Grokken would win. Grokken's not one of my characters, Leroy.
Who?
I know. Like Leroy sees a cool character and says, "Oh, Mark must have created that," but they're all not mine, Leroy. Just most of them.
The name is the tip off because Mark's names are on the nose. Bazooka Dog,
Yeah.
U.S. Assassin, Sea Dog. It's a dog that turns into sea animals. Come on. I don't even know what a Grokken is.
OC Steve says super fight game with CG characters, and Leroy still thinks Grokken would win, even though he's not one of my characters.
Yeah.
Is that a character from Mythical Creatures?
No, Grokken is a character that the guy who drew this awesome Viking Wolf poster created.
Crazy.
There we go. Speaking of which,
Too hot.
Mike, have you seen these? The Viking Wolf posters are in from the printer.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a great piece, man.
Yeah, it's 9x12. It's going to come rolled with the gun. Yeah, you can have one, Chase. I guess there's 1,000 of them. There'll be plenty of leftovers. But yeah, everyone will get one. They're rolled, and all the books are coming in a box, so they shouldn't get squished or anything.
Yeah, I think I got a from Jimmy Reyes' last campaign, Dragon Rage issue 1. He rolled up I don't know if it was a 9x12 or an 11x17, but he rolled up a print of the Dave Finch pencils on the side in a Gemini mailer. So he had like the book and then like the poster was rolled up on the side and seemed to work.
Oh wow, that must have been rolled like really tight. Yeah,
it was. I wish I knew where I put it so I could show you, but I don't know.
Yeah, so I bought like 12x9 boxes that are about an inch like wide, an inch deep. So I'll roll the poster in there, put the minifigure in for the 100 guys that got it. Phil Diaz is at work until midnight. I sent him the link. That's all right.
Dang it, Phil.
Thanks for hanging out with us, though, in the chat, Phil.
Yeah. Thanks for neglecting your duties just to be with us.
OC Steve says, Flip Gordon having amnesia and thinking his 2018 is great. It is great storyline-wise, but when you want him to promote your comic book and he doesn't remember the mercenary, it's a little rough, but I think I think we found a workaround for it, so that'll be really exciting when it happens. We got K Manifesto here. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Chase, are those books dry? You could move them out of the way. Come on, man. You
chop.
You gotta work. So I gave him an advance on his money.
Oh.
And now he doesn't want to do the work.
Oh.
I'll do it. All right.
Man, if I was 11 years old and I got to sign comic books, I would think it was the.
I know.
Chase is like, again.
It's tiring.
I just want to make the cool stuff. I don't want to do the hard stuff.
I just like making the characters and getting the money.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Steve says multiple personality disorder with Flip. Yet, so you didn't see it, but when Dex and I went to the last pay-per-view, they had the Honor Rumble, and basically it's their version of the Royal Rumble. So every whatever 2 minutes or whatever, someone new comes out. So Flip was like the second to last guy to come out, and he came out dressed in his 2018 gear, where he was, clean shaven, fresh baby face, good guy, and
I
dude,
saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, the crowd went nuts for him.
Yeah,
Like even when we watched him the month before when he was in the main event and he was the evil heel, I think the majority of the crowd still loved him regardless.
Oh yeah, he's an interesting character. So
Todd's Truth says, "Hey guys, can't wait for US Assassin 3." Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, can't wait for you to get it in your hands. It's gonna be awesome.
So, I was talking about Viking Wolf a couple seconds ago. For those that don't know, it is still in demand. Not for much longer, though. We're currently at $31,386. We're at 482 backers. I would love to get to 500. Just,
awesome.
Yeah, nice round number. And I would probably close the store once we got at 500 backers, but these books are going to start shipping very soon. I already mentioned Renzo's covers in. I think the black and white edition comes in Tuesday, and then Matt's cover, I think, comes in Wednesday. And I need to get Matt over here to start signing books.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to get Dex and Mark Yoon over to sign the yearbooks. Just try to get as many signatures as I can on the yearbook for people. I was hoping they would come in when you were here, Mike, because that would have been great. But for those that haven't backed Viking Wolf, still got the fan pack available, and that is Matt Dalton's cover, Renzo's cover, the black and white edition, and the Haunted Pizza yearbook, which Chase and I are signing right now. And then we still got Matt's cover, Renzo's cover, and the black and white edition available, $25 each.
It's crazy how it actually makes it look bright, even though there's not actually light coming from it. It looks like if you looked at it, it would light up a room.
Oh, what's that? Matt's cover with the
glowing axe.
Oh yeah, the colors did a great job. Both covers for $50. You can get the triple threat, which all three versions of Viking Wolf, $75.
That's a good deal.
And there's still plenty of Matt's artwork available. I'm actually shocked that more of it hasn't sold. I think the prices, it's a great deal.
That's my new goal, to buy something. I'll buy a print if no one buys.
It's very sweet of you, Chase, but you're going to be saving up a while.
By then, I think we'll buy them. Now, if I don't get it now, then Chase is going to buy them all.
But everything is in except for the two books, the Mac cover and the black and white edition. All the stretch goal stuff's in. So, store probably be open until we hit 500 backers.
Yeah, and that could happen very quickly, so get on it while you can.
Yeah, I think once people start receiving the book and posting it on Twitter, people will be like, wait, what's this? Where can I get it? Leroy says, oh, look, another book about a dog. Yeah. There was no plan. It just sort of worked out that way.
There's a dog character in every book.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? There is, because Graveyard Shift has Brom now, and he's a werewolf. And they had Van Helsing before that. So.
And we got Bazooka Dog.
Yep.
Sea Dogs.
My opinion, the best dog, but that's just me.
Yeah, I would agree.
We also have Bazooka Wolf.
Yeah, don't spoilers, Chase. People haven't gotten that book yet.
Wait, what? Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's the book that we're currently selling.
Oh. You didn't hear anything.
If only,
Right.
Mike, if only all those dog characters were to team up.
I know. What crazy mad person would put all those characters together and have an artist draw all that fur? I wonder who.
Yeah, it must be some weird, crazy person.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
been called worse.
Phil Diaz, backer 337. Awesome, man.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, Mike, what's on the drawing board?
I was gonna do a godlike piece
Oh, nice.
for John. Yeah, and I've got some stuff to do for Maverick still, and then yeah, I'll do it so you can't read the script, but those are my little thumbnails for the script.
Oh, wow.
I got
Yeah,
another
except
show.
Nice.
I don't know who this Mike Mahamahan is, though.
Oh,
Got that extra H. Almost like, oh my gosh, he replaced me.
I spelled your name wrong?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, boy.
So begins the end.
I got another shiny on Mega, the same one that I got before.
Awesome, man.
I'm not happy about it. This is probably the 5th one.
I do think, though, Mark, that eventually we need to do a poster like this of all your characters.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Bless you, Chase.
Thank you.
Just send the artboards out to all the different artists and have them draw the side shot.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Oh, Shelby's here. Mac Mahoney. Of course, if you ask Flying Feline, my name is Matt. So that's the joke on Red Valkyrie. I'm Matt McMahon. At least then I wouldn't get confused with the British artist.
Shelby, I sent you a link if you want to join us.
I'm
Oh.
huge. Rah.
I forgot I still had you up. But we're at 28,674 now, thanks to Phil Diaz.
Thank you, Phil Diaz.
Also, for anyone next weekend, next Saturday, I'm doing play-by-play for the CG Royal Rumble with 6 a.m. and the Breaking Rad crew.
There's my cat.
Oh, I see
Trying
it.
to attack our Black Lagoon poster.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be careful not to show my wife because she might kill me. I mean, she looks good, so. Here we go. Oh, look, everyone, it's Mrs. McMahon. Say hi.
Hi. all the wives are making appearances tonight.
That's right. See, I have like on-air proof that a woman married me, so. I just don't wear this for fun.
Yeah, so I'm doing the play-by-play for the CG Royal Rumble. I'm
Nice.
taking it serious. I'm writing down notes, coming up with interesting facts on all the contestants, coming up with finishing maneuvers for them. Should be fun. A lot of scores will be settled at the CG Rumble.
That's awesome. Is Ethan's move going to be the Pie Fest? Or the Pie Fist?
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be awesome. You need to get like an outlandish outfit and like a really bad suit coat.
So originally my plan was I was going to get a blazer with the CG Royal Rumble logo on it. But 6 a.m. suggested we all dress up as wrestlers. So I already have my Roddy Piper costume and I have the Piper's Pit background. So I'm all
There
set.
you go.
I still have
Nice.
my costume.
Yeah, you might have your. When I was Roddy Piper, Chase was Cowboy Bob Orton.
Oh,
So-
nice.
You have to remake the cast though, because didn't we like cut that off?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I will definitely be watching that.
OC
Mail-in mandible
Steve
claw.
says mail-in mandible claw. Yeah, John was calling out. He was asking 6 a.m. to give him Shane Davis in a cage.
There we go. That'd be awesome.
I saw they were 6 a.m. was on Billy Tucci's pop show that he does with another host, and they were asking if they could have the cage match between Malin and Davis on their channel.
Nice.
Ran from the shiny.
The brawl to end it all.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I ran away from the shiny.
Oh,
I don't even want it. I already have like 4 of the same one.
do you have time to move some books?
That face. You have no idea how often I've seen that face from my my 11-year-old. So
I have time to punch you.
We got
Hey!
special guest. What's up, Shelby? Thanks for joining us.
it's Dave
George.
Grohl. I love you, man.
The Mark and Matt show.
That's right. and Shalebi.
So you guys, Schlebly.
Schlebly.
It's French. Yeah, it's French.
Oh man, so what's up, buddy?
Yeah, you still have
Is
to
this
sign.
the rest of them?
Nothing much.
No, there's still way
Just
more.
Working on stuff,
What are you working on?
knocking out pages. Today, well, I'm actually packaging up all the stuff from that auction today. So I got
Yeah,
packages to tape up.
none going to me though.
No, yeah, there was a lot of people dipped out. A lot of people dipped out around the time slot I was in. It was weird. I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot more lucrative on their last one when I did their the 6 or
Yeah,
6 a.m. That really early one. It was weird, and I thought that one would be completely dead.
yeah. I was supposed to be on the 9 o'clock one, but we were doing a stream with John at 9, so I had to switch to the 11 p.m. one or 11 a.m. one, and I did pretty good. A lot of art sold, so
Good for you, man. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah, it was the one I was on was kind of low energy. Like I was low energy. I had no caffeine in my system. I was just like half
Just dragging.
asleep, and everyone was just sort of not. Luke, I think Luke had the most energy out of all of us.
Yeah,
Death Metal Hero. Yeah, he had the most energy as far as like interacting, with everyone. But yeah, it was weird. It was kind of weird. I do appreciate that they do that though. That stream is really cool. Having the opportunity to auction off some originals and that. So.
oh yeah.
That was
I
fun.
always appreciate it. And what was nice is normally when I sell on there, it's my regulars that buy, and this time, totally new people to buying my art bought it. So that was really nice to get it in the new hands.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob Arnold ended up winning one of mine. I was surprised.
I mean, I wonder where I got this from, Shelby. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the trading cards. That was my first. Yeah, that was the first set of.
Yep.
That's the original to the first set of the 94 trading cards. Yeah.
And it's mine, all mine.
It is all yours. Yeah. Yeah, and it's rare. I don't really ink anything. I like to go pencil straight to color. So.
And to me, your pencils look like inks. I don't know how you.
They're close enough.
I couldn't work with that because you use like 3B or something.
No, I just use HB.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I use these guys. I use the. I use the Staedtler 03 pencil, and then I use. I have like 200 of this, that M301 Zebra 05.
Yeah, I bought a couple of those.
Don't use the leads that come with the pencil. Just toss them. Even the ones that are in it, throw those ones away. I think those ones are like a 2H.
Oh.
So they're real light. They're super light. I use these ones here.
I like using F because I can go light and then go dark with it. Oh, okay.
I use the Super HB lead is the one that I use.
Okay.
all that. So.
Because like your lines are just so crisp and straight, and I'm just like, how is that not an ink line?
Yeah, and I've always been that way with my lines. You know what it is? I think is because like when we're kids, like how do we learn how to draw a comic book, right? And really, it's what it is we're emulating what we see in a published form, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if you had an old Uncanny X-Men book, and you're like, oh, I really want to draw faces like this or whatnot, right? And you're looking at it. You're not really looking at Jim Lee. What you're looking at is Scott Williams with color, right?
Yeah.
In a weird way, that's what you're looking at. So it's like when you're drawing, you're learning how to draw line weights based on Scott's inks. You're not actually learning how to draw based on what Jim Lee's underdrawing was. You're learning. So I think that's what happened with me is when I was younger, learning how to draw.
Yeah.
I guess I'm saying, you learn based on the finished product, not on the actual like step by step,
Yeah, because I used to just draw straight with Sharpie and ballpoint pen, pilot pens. And so I had like tons of sketchbooks. I never knew, even though I had the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, I never, I guess, paid attention to the part where it told you like you draw on Bristol board, it's 11 by 17. So I just used sketchbooks until I ran into a guy who became a lifelong friend at a copy shop, and I was like, "What are those?" Because I saw you had comic art on it, and he goes, "These are art boards." I was like, "Well, where do you get those?" And all started rolling. It's not like it was. We lost Mark.
Those old school. The Blue Line Pro, is it? The Blue Line Pro packs used to buy at comic shops. Man,
with
that paper
really
was trash.
Waxy paper.
Yeah. My first published work was on Blue Line Pro boards, and I remember Danny Mickey inking that paper. He was mad. Like he was actually angry when he was inking it because it kept collecting on the nib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't like to trash, but man, I'm surprised those guys lasted as a company still, just because those first boards were garbage.
It's because all of us young kids were dummies. We just didn't know what we were doing.
That's very true. Yeah. You're not wrong.
I hate how it looks like I'm like coming out of a hole in the ground. And I'm so far away.
You got a low seat.
I wouldn't if you didn't steal my chair.
Yeah.
My chair is the same level as yours. Mine just leans back.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the camera's right in front of you.
Your dad's like 30 years older than you, though. So.
What are you guys working on this week coming up?
I'm only 8 inches shorter than him.
So I'm trying to finish up fulfilling Sea Dog. I only have like 20 more collector's cases to package up and send out, and then I'll just start fulfilling Viking Wolf. I'm signing the yearbooks right now for Viking Wolf.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I'm just catching up on some commission work, and then doing breakdowns for Volume 4. Getting it done.
That's cool.
So Shelby, what was first for you, Extreme or the stuff you did for Entity?
Ooh, good question.
First for me was actually a company called Worldwide Arrows. I was a blimp designer before comics.
Wow.
It was a weird job. But comic-wise, it was Extreme. And then my stuff from high school ended up going to Entity.
Yeah.
Like my 14, 15-year-old work is what ended up, being pitched and kind of reworked a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So not my brightest moment. It was cool to see it in print. It was cool to see all that stuff come out.
So I did what was it? Fem 5? Oh yeah, Nicholas Greer knows.
Oh yeah, yeah, way back in the day. Yeah, I might redo that, or integrate it into like the ragetality thing. I had an idea for something, and not a crossover, just sort of a side story thing. And then yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it because I have been working on that my Dark Shrine book actually.
Yeah.
I'm reconning that whole thing, and I'm doing it the way I originally intended on it. That was a very, very short-lived thing that should have been a lot bigger than it was. It was just Anarch Press. They didn't have any money, man. Like when I
Yeah,
was
I
going
see
through
those on
them,
eBay all the time.
yeah, yeah, and it's weird. Like some sellers will have that old book. Like one of the books I did, they had it at like 65, and I was like, "This is a 50-cent bin book. Why is this thing $65, dude?"
It's because
So
it's
weird.
Shelby Robertson. That's why.
It's I don't know. It seems like anytime I would do the videos showing like my little art for inspiration videos where I kind of show like my reference books that I use, and then you go on eBay and the next day and it's like everyone's got it cranked up. It's like this one, this thing. Like you were able to find this book, this preview book, for $10. You could find this all day, every day on eBay for $10. Go on there right now; it's 90.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I went and got that
It's a
after
good
you.
book. Oh, the artist, yeah.
So what's that? The Prophet book? That's all pencils, or is that inks?
No, it's the entire book in ink,
Oh,
and it's the thing is, here's the thing, the paper in this is better than the printed book, than the national. Yeah, so it's all the line art
oh man,
by Stephen and Marlowe.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and I already have 11/17s of all of this stuff, like scans, because all of us were sharing the art in the studio.
Yeah.
But it's cool to have it in a volume you can just bust out and kind of go through.
Cause yeah, I was just at where is it?
Yeah, they don't have my it's in these ads in the back. They don't have my Crypt, because Crypt #1 I think came out the same time, but they have like the Pat Lee Blood Pool and then the Frigga the Berserkers ad in the back in black and white,
Oh yeah.
and then some of the Newman, like the old Todd Knox stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I found these at Books a Million. So I got like a bunch of
Oh, nice.
covers
And all
by
the variants,
Splat. Yeah. And so they had two, so I grabbed them.
That's the
War Child.
It's the best. It's the best era, man. I like.
Yeah.
Everyone praises the Moon Knight stuff. I'm like, nah. I think he got good on Prophet like 5 through like 8 or 9, and then there was a gap, and then the Soul Saga stuff I liked a lot too.
Yeah. This is such a great cover. I love it. Yeah, I'm needing to integrate some more Zhao dynamism in my work, so I'm trying to look at those who do it the best.
Yeah, some of it's the he had a lot of smoke and mirrors going on with his work back then.
Yeah, that's that Soul Saga L.A. Garza flip book, isn't it? The one you got?
Yeah,
right
so if you can, it's a preview book, and so if
Eve
you
Mecca.
can find it, it's a flip book. So if you can find this cover, it's cheap, and then anyone advertising it on this side, it's like $100.
Yep.
And I don't think it's worth the price of admittance. I'm going to be honest. The pages in this thing are just like you get a couple interior pages in pencil that are okay.
Yeah.
But I think let me do count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interior pages, and then a couple sketch pages of just like prelims of some of the characters.
But yeah,
like, this feels like one of those the Wizard magazine things. Like this should be an insert,
Yeah, I think I got that at a Wizard World Chicago when it came out. because that was pretty much when I would do shows. That's all I would look for during the '90s was sketchbooks or art books. Like I have I think 3 from was it Randy Queen who did Dark Child? He had a bunch of them. And
he used to do sketch. I didn't know he did sketchbooks.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's like a Dynamic Forces one I got, and then I think there was one that was like art from Dark Child, but it didn't have like the production done on it. So like there wasn't like word balloons or cleanup on it.
So was that when he did the Maximum Press stuff, or was that when he went and did? Because didn't he leave? Did Dark Child go to like something else?
I thought for like a hot minute, I thought it went to Top Cow for a second, but maybe not. I know it was at Maximum Press. I think it was when he kind of did it on his own. Yeah, but it was still through Image, I think, right?
I feel like it went everywhere. I feel like it was even at Wildstorm for one point.
Yeah, it was, because there was a Jim Lee, like a Divine Right Dark Child swap cover. That's right.
Yeah, that's one that was really hard to keep up with. I felt like I would always see new stuff that I didn't know was even out. I feel like with that property, it was always like, oh, that's different. Is that a variant cover or is that a different book? Like I never knew. Oh, that's good, man. You guys were getting fulfillment done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done with these yearbooks, and then I just need Chase to sign the rest of them.
Would you be quiet? I'm gonna sign them. It's not like I'm putting it off. I just thought it would be easier for you to sign them all, and then I sign them all.
So what's your normal work day, Shelby? Do you have like a normal schedule, or
like my schedule is really unhealthy. It's really unhealthy, man. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta wake up early to take my daughter to school. So that's like 7 a.m. Take her to school. And then I have until 2-ish to work. So I basically, by the time I get home, I have until from I'll say 8 a.m. until 2-ish to actually work. Usually.
Yeah. And
then she gets out at 3. She's enrolled in dance classes the last few years, so dance, and then we don't get home until 6:37. And then usually, wait until she goes to bed around 8:30. Then I start working again. So it's like I get these weird blocks of time. And then the weekends is pretty much, it's kind of up in the air. Like sometimes I'll get an entire Saturday and a Sunday. Sometimes I'm like, we have so many errands, I only get a couple of hours on a Saturday, when really it's it's very inconsistent. So but usually it's I do get a large chunk, at least one part of every day. I'll get a chunk of time to actually, knock stuff out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of what I've been doing lately is I'm really bad with keeping track of time. And so I'll be working on stuff. And when you got music and stuff going too, or you got streams, replays, like your guys' stream, or, Ethan or anyone else, I'll have stuff playing. And I'm working, just listening. I'm not watching it. And next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get up in 3 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours, And then it's like, but when you do this for an entire week, you just feel like a zombie. You're just like, oh, okay, I got it. When standing up becomes an effort, there's a problem. You have that moment where you're like this, and you're like, can I get up? I don't know if I can get up.
My ass is numb. I can't feel my toes.
Right? Yeah. So I've been noticing. I absolutely despise energy drinks. I have been drinking a lot of Monsters lately for some reason, and I think that's why. I think my body is like telling it like I need something.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't do Monster though. That stuff's. Ugh. I've been drinking. It's called Bang, and it's got like 0 calories and stuff.
That's what all the that's all the Instagram thoughts drink. Yeah, they all push it.
It's good though. I like it. They got a couple good, real good flavors, and I can't have high fructose corn syrup anymore, so I can't do like pop or stuff that doesn't use sugar but is not diet or whatever. So
Splenda.
Yeah, like diet pop, I can't even do that. It has to be like the ingredients literally have to not say high fructose corn syrup, or then my gout flares up and then I'm hobbling at work in steel toe boots.
Yeah, it's not good for you anyways. Yeah, fructose syrup's like all it does is like collect and make you like fat. That's really all it does. That's all it's good for, man. Like that's all it's good for, dude. It's
yeah,
and it's in everything. Like McDonald's burgers have like fructose in it. Like what's even happening, man? This is meat.
Yeah. Well, from there, it's up in the air.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like sugar-laced burgers, man. Like what? Why does this exist?
Well, they even I found out this was like in the late '90s. I found out they put sugar in their salt, like in the salt shakers. They put sugar in it to make it more addictive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not really.
That's how they make their money, man.
That's right.
They start sprinkle some sugar on some comic books.
Yeah,
it's okay. Everyone just be like, crack pack.
So who started that? Who started the crack pack thing?
I don't know. Was it Mo?
Aaron Wagner, maybe? I don't know.
Was it D-Wag? It was either D-Wag or Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, Mo Biggs?
No, I think it was D-Wag. I think Darren Wagner, yeah. Because he was on Skip's channel, and then Skip told him they had to stop with the crack pack stuff because the kids were getting ear of it. So something along those lines, yeah.
That's funny.
Nicholas Gear says McDonald's has a special Coke recipe Coke recipe that's more syrup. Yeah, their Coke tastes better than anywhere else.
They have the best water filtration system for their fountain drinks.
Splat Guts got back from meeting my friend Phil McNulty, who was at the Harrisburg Comic Con today.
Harrisburg.
So how are shows going out where you guys are at? Like,
there's still, there's not a whole lot of them. They're just starting to really come back. I asked Phil how the Harrisburg convention was. He said it was kind of meh. So
there's a few back east that look really bad, and then my buddy Andy did El Paso, and it was insane. Like those people were crazy. He said, like he was like, man, this was 2 years of cancellations, and you could feel it. Like people were like, we're ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And what's funny is I told him, I said, I'm not doing that one. I said, I go, Andy, I just hope you make your table back. He made hand over fist, but I said, I'm glad it wasn't what I predicted, but also kind of made me question my thought process, because I was like, there's no way that show's going to do good, because the thing with the show, it's Texas, and they had mandates everywhere for everything there. And then I was like, Texas, that's not going to go over well at all. But he said everyone complied. I was like, all right, I guess that's okay for, El Paso. Phoenix just canceled again. So Phoenix Con here. So that's like the third year, I guess, for me, where they've canceled it because of, COVID. And so next year, I think it's going to be next May again. And the thing about this year that would have been really cool is it would be October or November, which means in Arizona, it's 75 degrees, not 115 like it is in May every time they have that show. So now I'm like, great, we're back to death. It's just going to be heat, you know?
Oh, man.
We got Phil Diaz at work with us.
Yeah. That's giving me flashbacks to when I was just up in Jersey and we were at that arcade.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just tagged him in that thing in case they need to buy any machines. That huge arcade that closed down. Did you see that? I think it was the world's biggest arcade. I tweeted it out. I think it's the world's biggest arcade. They were closing their doors for good, and this is like recent, like last week.
Oh man, that sucks. I love old console games like this.
Man, that place looks huge.
Yeah, I was just mad because they had a big Star Wars game there, but instead of just like the really crude line animation, it was actually looked like animation from the movies for like the attack on the Death Star. But the control, like you try to make it go just a little bit up, and it would go all the way up to the corner. Like I was like, oh, this sucks.
I played one. We have, I think it was at Dave and Buster's out here a few years ago. I was playing one all night. You sit in it. You can choose. I think you could choose to be a TIE fighter pilot or like a Y-wing. But you can sit back in it, and it's a circle. So the screen projects in this weird. It looks like you're in the cockpit.
Oh wow!
So when you're moving, so even though it only moves you an inch, you feel like your feet fly up, like the way that it jolts. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It was a fun game.
Like the old Afterburner game where you'd sit in it and it would move and jerk around. Oh man, kids don't know what they're missing these days, man.
Yeah, Phil just passed Phil's favorite game is Bank Panic. That game he passed there.
Oh, I have a Panic every time I go by a bank too. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. The game that gave me infinite amounts of rage because you had to do it just right.
So, word of advice: Dragon Slayer and Space Ace. Go on YouTube and type them up and type in walkthrough. That's all you have to do. Don't even play the damn thing. Yeah. Just hit walkthrough and watch that, and then you're good for life. You'll never need to play it again. Because, yes, those games were hard, man. Space Ace was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer. I had a buddy that could beat Dragon Slayer on one coin. He could beat it. Yeah, he's Asian, too, by the way.
Popeye. I remember that game. Used to play that a lot, too.
But call him Asian.
No.
When I worked at Arcana, we did the Dragon Slayer comic, and we had Don Bluth at the Arcana booth, one San Diego Con.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We had him and someone else from his animation studio, Gary Goldman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. And we also did the Space Ace comic book.
Neat. Yeah, those were good. Were they reprints of the cross-gen? Cross-gen?
Yeah.
Cross-gens? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have the first 2 or 3 I had purchased of the floppies on those, but I didn't keep up with them. But I like the art. The artwork in them was cool because it stayed true to the game, I felt like. I was like, oh, this looks just like the game. This is neat.
Nice. That's awesome. Man, there's like never-ending games there.
Yeah, I know so much. Another one I get addicted to, my buddy April, I used to do a lot of shows with her. Her husband Gus and I, we got on Gauntlet Legends, man. Any of the Gauntlet Legends games are so fun.
Gauntlet, so man, fun. I remember that.
Just infinite rooms, just like slaying and collecting gold, man. Just I love the button masher games are fun for me.
How is this not the biggest arcade on the planet?
Yeah. And Phil didn't even have to stand up. Phil's like 8 foot tall, so he just like stood up straight for you to be able to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was amazed when I realized how tall Phil was.
Oh, there we are.
Look at that. That's what Phil does. Phil does that pie work all day. What's going on there?
Hey, there he is.
Phil, how many tickets from skee ball for a spider ring? How many tickets do we need for a spider ring from skee ball? Skee ball.
No, there's no skee ball.
Boo.
Worthless. Boo.
That was hilarious. Just gonna walk through my work and show everybody everything. That's
That
awesome.
place. He told me that place was huge. He's like, yeah, dude. He goes, place I work's pretty big, man.
So does his brother work there too, or?
I think they both do. Yeah. Someone had asked him on a stream. They asked about, or it was me that asked about it. I had said, I go, hey Phil, what would you do if you're like, I was like, what would you do if your campaign hit like 6 figures or even like 90? I was like, would you just like quit, like just only focus on your book? And he just laughed and he goes, nah. He goes, my job's pretty easy.
Yeah. That would not be the answer for me though.
Phil has a fun job, man. Phil's job is fun though. Like that's
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people though with yeah, I left the pharmacy job. I was in pharmacy for 10 years and I had left that job when I got hired into video games when I moved out here to Arizona. And that job, unfortunately, it lasted less than 4 years, and then I ended up.
That stings.
Somebody was tired of walking.
But with legs that long, it wouldn't have taken you very long.
Yeah, you can just step over. You can step over.
One room, 2 rooms. That's crazy.
So how's your guys' campaign going right now?
Oh,
you got your.
Yeah, let me bring the screen up.
People can barely tell it on here. Like, I'm not even on screen. So I'm sitting back.
There he is. Transition.
So
My chair makes it look like I'm farting.
we're at $28,674. 5 hours left in the first 30 days.
This is your closeout stream? I didn't notice that.
Just for the first 30 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I did not know that. Dude, is it just me or does it feel like everything is going fast? Is it just me? Like, does it seem like
time is flying?
It is. This year has just flown. Like, it doesn't feel like it was a month ago I was up in Jersey. It feels like it was like a week ago or 2.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. Like in my brain, like time, because I was talking about something in the house. And she goes, that was like 2 months ago. I was like, what? No, that was like last week. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was 2 months. Like my brain's not processing time correctly right now for some reason.
You need to get some sleep, sir. That's why.
Yeah. Fatigue.
Blackgut says U.S. Assassin's going to top Viking Wolf. That'll be great. Could do it in the first 30 days, which would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Shelby, is 94 Ragetality War still in demand?
I'm going to leave it in demand until I am ready to, fulfill. I'm going to over order enough to where I can, in case I do get a boost at the end, it'll still be okay. I don't want to have to go back to press with anything on it. So, but no, it's still going. It's really weird, man. I'll get 2 or 3 backers out of nowhere and then nothing for a week. And then it's very, it's, I get backers when I don't stream about it. When I'm streaming about it, no one listens. Like I can do a stream for 94 and then I'll bring up like Joe Ball's campaign, like the Death of Death book, and he'll get like 9 new backers during my stream. And then when I'm not streaming about my book, it seems like that's when I get a couple, here and there.
Oh yeah. That the reprint for the #1 trade was just amazing. I saw. Is that sold this weekend? Didn't it? Or no? It was the.
Oh, the cover. Yeah, Rob Arnold got that one. The auction you're talking about.
Bastard.
Yeah, he ended up with. Yeah, he ended up getting that piece there. Yeah, he ended up getting that one. And then some others. I don't even know, man. Some other stuff. Those auctions are weird because as they keep going up, I'm just grabbing artwork that I intended for the next round.
Me too.
And I'm like, you know what? Here, I'm gonna throw this in because I'm like, this is already beyond what I expected it to be. So
yeah, that's nice. They do help, man. And you're coloring this, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do all the line. Yeah, so it's scanned pencils. I do a little bit of inks, like the outline there. I do brush inks on that, and then some of the spotted blacks I'll do like full ink, brush inks. Like if it's a large black area that I just want a little bit of spackle, I'll usually use brush inks on that. So yeah, and then I just scan it. It goes straight to color. Yeah,
that's all pencil too, right there. That.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all pencil.
That's nuts. That just
some of my fringe '90s characters there.
Yeah.
It all makes sense too. It's all the black and white pages there are part of that Ashcan set. Yeah.
Nice. Yes, I cannot wait to get to mine.
Yeah, I've been doing some like guerrilla marketing stuff, man. I've been doing these I just call them art drop editions, and they're like these miniature preview editions I do of the Raciality book. And then
that's awesome.
Well, what I'll do is I'll throw them in like a manila envelope, and I'll just kind of hit places that do comic stuff, and I'm like, all right, so and then also on the back, I just do it local. It's just a guerrilla marketing for trying to get new backers that are local. I have 0 backers from Tucson right now.
Oh, jeez.
So, but then I have all of my stuff about the book.
Oh, that's really smart.
And then where to and then my website is a redirect to the campaign. So yeah, I just figure I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drop a couple $100 into like these they're essentially just, here I'll show you the inside. So they're essentially just a preview of kind of what the book's gonna be. There's no lettering or anything in them, but it's just pages.
Oh, nice.
Most of these are from some of these haven't been seen before.
Ooh.
I think so. Yeah, some of them have, some haven't. Yeah, this is a double.
Man.
Yeah, it's a double. My Killtality character.
That's awesome.
Ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, but yeah. So it's got some stuff that's on the campaign, some stuff that's not. That was that poster piece I did, so I threw that.
Yeah, that thing that almost killed your computer.
Yeah. It's that other cover for the deluxe one, and then I did that Jim Lee Death Blow swipe. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that. I just figured, why not, man? Like, I'm doing as much streaming as I can. I'm running out of ideas, for trying to get word out about the book. I'm like, well, maybe buy a billboard. I don't know. Like, there's what else can you do at this point, right?
Man.
If it was affordable, I would probably actually do that.
Well,
I remember. It was probably like 5 years ago. Someone did. I remember like seeing an article. Someone bought a billboard for their indie comic somewhere in like Vegas, I think.
Yeah. I wonder if it would like actually help though, even though it's kind of silly. Like I wonder if it would actually, because it's visibility, right? Like it's just making it like people aware of it. Yeah, it's strange, man. Because at some point it feels like you kind of, it becomes like an echoplex. Like everyone you're speaking to is the same.
Yeah.
In the same circle. So it's like, well, you need to kind of get out of that a little bit.
Have you tried like Facebook ads or?
They don't work. They don't work for me. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, an insane amount of views, insane, like thousands, right?
Yeah.
I dumped $200 on my sketchbook campaign, my very first Indiegogo sketchbook campaign. I dumped 200 into. I think I did $50 on Facebook and then 150 on Instagram on the actually purchasing ads. And it's like people who tend to like these certain hashtags, and that you kind of pick the tags that you want for people to see it.
Yeah.
And dude, like every day, I would get like 20. They were saying 20,000 clicks on Instagram. And when I looked at my number of backers, it was literally 0 sales, or it'd be like two new backers in a week. And I'm like, I just spent more money than, you know, like statistically, I'm like, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work.
Sucks. So, yeah, it's weird I mean, it's hard to get traction. I mean, especially if you're not one of the bigger channels, you know. I mean, I know I need to start getting on mine more often and kind of grinding away at it, but
I'm kind of a one trick pony. I could stream some live art. Everything else that people are doing is kind of I'm already like I with, I feel like. So I don't want to regurgitate what everyone else is already regurgitating, if you know what I mean. Like, one channel does the thing on this, and then 3 others are on the coattails of it. I'm like, I can't do that, because that becomes like, I'm like, no, I'm going to focus on showing that the work's getting done.
Yeah.
And then
I appreciate those streams.
Well, I mean, like my Monday night thing, like I'll be on tomorrow night with my friend Andy, and Andy, literally, it's just us hanging out. It's just, it's whatever we want to talk about. Like, it might be about movies. I don't know. It's kind of whatever we decide. We don't have it. It's not scripted. It's not planned. It's just, hey, dude, let's go on. I think last week we ended up talking about blank sketch covers. It was,
stay away from the Image United stock. Image United sketch covers sucked.
Yep. Yeah, you could. Yeah, Inkwood. Yeah, there's a lot of sketch cover. I feel like there's a greater number of sketch covers that you can't draw on than there are good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
What some of the worst are the oldest ones. Witchblade had a blank years and years ago, and I drew on one of those. I had to hover hand it. It was a San Diego. It was a San Diego 2008 exclusive, I think, and it had a Ku-Cha interior, I think.
Was it like a shiny cover though? I thought they had like a Top Cow sketch cover, but it wasn't like paper. It was like the shiny like cover stock almost.
It was whatever cover stock they use for regular covers.
Mm-hmm.
But it was bad. It was bad. Yeah. It was bad news. I had to hover hand the whole thing. The sketch turned out really, really nice, actually.
Yeah.
The eyes weren't crooked. The lips looked good. The inks on the nose were good. I had to leave it out overnight to dry.
Oh.
Because you could see the dots of the ink that were still sitting like puddle.
Oh yeah.
So that cover, and then the absolute worst blank sketch cover I've ever drawn on is The Walking Dead number 75 blank.
Really?
And that cover blank sells for like a few $100s because I guess it's a rare book. I had a guy that gave me 5 of them. He went deep. He bought a bunch of them. He had a bunch of different artists. He gave me 5 of them. I did 2, and then I refunded him for the other 3. I was like, dude, I can't draw on this. So that cover on one side, it has all these zombie heads in a blank strip.
Yeah.
So he goes, draw whatever you want in there. So on both of them, I just drew a zombie eye and a little bit of a cheekbone and then like a tooth. I was like, I had to hover hand it. I used a chisel tip Sharpie for that. And then on the front side, I drew just random zombie. I mean, it was easy because it was zombie stuff, but No, it was bad news. Let me put it this way: I used I used a Pigma marker. I used a 08 Pigma and a chisel tip Sharpie. I let both of his books sit for like, no joke, at least a week. They were just sitting out collecting dust. Like I had them just sitting out on top of furniture where no one could get to them, so they would dry. I put it in a bag. I put it in a bag and board. It seemed kind of dry. He said he got them graded, so he got them CGC'd, right?
Yeah.
The ink has left a ghost artwork image on the inside of both slabs.
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like, I go, hold on a second. So the artwork has essentially from hitting the front of the slab has left a ghost image of itself on the inside of the slab. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I'm like, I go, I'm pretty sure. So then he sent me a photo of the bag and board.
Yeah.
Inside of the bag, it had a little bit of a ghost image, but the backboard, you could see the entire line art of my drawing on the backs on the board. So it had transferred onto the board in some way. And the weirdest thing about that was I remember taking my hand over it and going, oh yeah, this is dry now. But
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't actually like adhere to that paper because it like transferred onto the board kind of, and then the bag too. And I was like,
you think they would investigate and be like, so get feedback from artists saying like this paper stock is great for sketch covers. This paper stock is horrendous. But it's like they never seem to like remember what's good and what's not because it constantly goes round and round back from good to bad.
This is this guy has it for cheap. It's probably messed up. I'll put it in private here. This is the cover. And then it's weird because he shows I think the side he's showing is the small side. The weird strip. It's not the full blank edge.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
You want me to share it?
Oh, you could if you want. Sure. Yeah, I'm just showing you guys. You can see the.
Yeah. That's weird when they're already like, it's one thing to have like the logo on it, but to already have like, I wonder if like having like an image already printed on it leaves something on the blank area, like when it goes through the press.
No, it was like drawing on a windshield. You could tell drawing on it like there was times that you would have to like go over line like multiple times just to make sure that it stayed.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't see it there.
What?
Yeah, so
keto in your mouth.
Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever taken out ads with other books?
So when I did my book with my son Chase Pizza Tree, I took an ad out in Alterna Comics. It was something like four months worth of ads, and you could either get like a full page or they'd split the page up in quarters. I just did the quarter. I talked to Peter about it. He was like, go with the quarter page. He says that's probably the best.
You're wrong. I'm eating the right amount of snacks. I just ate a granola bar.
Jeez, you gotta.
I was gonna eat a Pop-Tart.
You need to calm down.
I'm hungry.
We just had dinner. But no, I thought all the advertising at the time with Alterna worked well for me. I remember like hearing from people that saw it in the books when we were at conventions and stuff. But yeah, I tried Facebook ads back in the day for like when I was doing Kickstarters, I don't know, like 6 or so years ago, and it was just worthless.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's so many campaigns, like so many Kickstarter campaigns even. It's like I do a lot of I don't, not so much anymore, but I was doing a lot of like pinups and variant cover art and stuff like that. And sometimes it was a pain just trying to find their campaign, and I'm like, this should be easy. This should be easy, and it never was.
So there's no way I'm making it till 3 a.m. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no.
exhausted.
Are you fading? Are you fading?
Yeah, no.
So are you guys doing? Sorry, are you guys doing are you doing the additional 30 again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as I remember to extend it.
Yes.
So I've never done that. So what is the process of that? So you just do the first 30, and then you have to, like earlier today, you had to hit the thing to extend the next 30?
No, like once you do it, then it extends. So like before I go to bed, I'll go to the page, and where it says numbers of days in the campaign, you just change it to 60 and hit save.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we go in demand till
and
the book
at
starts
the end
going
of
out.
How long do you have to wait for you to check mark that go in demand?
Oh, you can check it off as soon as you create the page.
Okay.
Yeah. Splatgut says, "Don't mail in this up. You aren't even drinking."
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I don't know if Cecil will come in and save you.
No, I am tired though. But yeah, when the night after John's godlike first 30 days, I woke up and I had all these emails from people saying, I went to back the book and the campaign page isn't up. I was like, did John mean to do this? And I sent him a text. I was like, hey, I'm getting all these emails about your campaign. Oh, do you know it's not up? And then I watched his live stream and I said, never mind. I just watched the live stream. I saw what happened.
Dope.
But apparently, I guess he went to extend it and he did it too late because when he hit it, the campaign had ended. Because I guess he tried to cut it so close to the wire by extending it that he took too long.
Well, that backfired.
Yeah, it all worked out. He got it back up the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great, Mike.
Yeah.
I recognize that.
Let me get full.
With apologies to Zach. Yeah, put the U.S. Assassin mask on him and some of the gear.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this will probably be heading your way. Along with a certain orca jumping out of the water. for Mr. Chase.
Yeah, thank you. EVS said, give it at least 45 minutes before you, I guess, extend it. I'll probably give it a couple hours. I'm not staying up till 3.
Yeah, that's...
Did we, Mike, were you with me with that one time we stayed up till 3? Oh, man, that was...
Close it out, and then you went to work the next day?
Yeah, I went to work. I had to get up like 2 hours later to go to work. It was... Yeah. I was the Walking Dead that day.
That was nuts. I think that was closing out the second one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shelby, I inspect rental properties. I had like 80 properties I had to inspect the next morning.
Oh, really?
I was Jeez.
Dead to the world. Poor bastard.
Well, just like a few weeks ago when I took you to the airport.
Yeah.
I went to work like right after I dropped you off. I had to it was only like a couple hours later. And I was so dead. I had a lunch break. I just took a 45-minute nap just to try to make it through the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to know that they were, like, as soon as I got there, it was, I know that flight wasn't delayed. It was my flight from Chicago to home, I think, was the one that was delayed. And then they lost my luggage that had all my EVS swag in it that he gave us. But it eventually showed up like a couple days later. But I was like, of course, you know.
They just sent it to your house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
knock on wood, I've never had lost luggage before, so
yeah.
I don't even know what they do. Yeah.
Well, I could tell that they went through it because I took Mark to Costco and I got a big jar of chocolate covered raisins. There was chocolate covered raisins like just kind of floating around. Two of the I bought my 3-year-olds these Imaginext superheroes. There was like a Sinestro Batman, a Shazam, and a Black Adam. Well, the only one that was still left in my suitcase was the Sinestro Batman. The Shazam and the Black Adam were gone. But everything else, I think, was still there.
You know, yeah, and it was probably them like yanking everything out and then not putting it back in properly.
Yeah. But at least the big stuff like Salamandroid and the Cyber Frog were still there, so thank God. Because my boys really appreciated those.
Yeah, that's nice.
I had my my luggage. It wasn't really lost, but when I went to Wizard World Chicago back in 2007, our flight was ended up being canceled, but they had sent my luggage on the wrong plane because there was another Polton flying somewhere that day, and it took. They said it would. When I finally got to Chicago, they said it would be there waiting for me, and I got there at the airport like I don't know, something like 2 or 3 in the morning, and no one was working. Couldn't find anything, and then I just saw this big roped off section with luggage, and I saw my suitcase sitting in there, so I just like hopped over the rope and grabbed it. But it had all my books in there for the convention.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Black Coats wants to know what's the status of the new T-shirts and such.
There should be a new hoodie coming to the store real soon. Oh, Chase was wearing his hoodie earlier. But yeah, there'll be a new U.S. Assassin hoodie to the store hopefully soon.
Yes. I finally talked Mark into a hat, so
nice.
I was like, I need a hat to cover my dome. I don't have the luscious locks you kids do.
So, Mike, was your grandpa on your mom's side? That's where that comes from, right? It's
that's
your
what I've heard.
mom's dad. Yeah, like your mom's dad. That's where that gene.
He had a receding hairline that just went back like that, and for some reason, my hair is like I got to like my mid-30s and it just started getting like little islands here and there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna shave it. There's no point. I got a weird shaped head, but oh well. At least I can still grow this. As my wife gives me the wink. She likes it, so that's why it stays. Otherwise, if I was clean shaven, I'd look like Uncle Fester. So that's not a good look.
You'd get some winks.
Yeah, from dudes.
There's still winks, right?
Well, I guess it does count. That's true. It does count.
I'm getting blinking off.
Oh man. So, after Rage Tality War 1, are you doing the second one? Or are you going to do that the Dark Shrine?
Oh, a Dark Shrine book. It kind of, you know what? It kind of depends on where I'm at. By the end of November, I feel like, because I've been working on both books at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of teeter-tottering. Like, I work like I work not right. Like the way I work is not right at all. I'm like, oh, I have this cool idea for this 3-page sequence. It doesn't take place until issue 2, but I'm going to do it right now anyways because I'm inspired to do it. So then I'll knock it out. And then I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to jot down all my ideas to make sure that I don't forget how they get to this point. I'm a weirdo like that. I'm just like,
hey,
like I don't have book enclosure on the book. I don't know, how you write, Mark. Like, I don't know if that's, if like, my stuff doesn't really follow like a basic, like a hero's journey type storyline. I don't feel like it sort of, it kind of goes off, if my book was golf, it would be the ball that slices. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You're not going to have a straight path to the hole. It's going to go off. So I'm like, I don't know. It's just the way it worked best. I feel like. So
makes him.
We'll see. I would like to get more than one campaign next year though. Like, so I am gonna look into actually hiring colorists and stuff instead of just being a one-man army with it, because it gets old. Like and then what happens too is I finish a page and I'm like, yeah, I can't hire someone to do this because they're not going to do it. Like, it's not that they won't do it right; they won't do what I just did. And I'm like, man, I wish I could just not worry about that and just be like, I'm okay with whatever I get back. I don't care what I get back as long as I get it back.
Yeah,
but
gotta kind of divorce yourself from it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, So mainly it's the coloring side, when I finish something and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to hire someone that could do this, and it's just like, man, and I'd be paying him good money for this, and I know I wouldn't get this back. Darn it, But eventually I'm gonna have to get over it myself. I'll have to get over myself actually, and just be okay with it. And just be like, you know what, it is what it is. Focus on the lines.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, maybe test some people out doing like have people do like a pinup or something like that you've done. Have certain people color it. I mean, we've gone through like 3 colorists, so
yeah, a really good method is Eric Nienoltowski. Is that right?
Yeah.
With his book, he was saying that he uses 2. So he's got someone who does a lot of the heavy lifting in the beginning, and then he has someone who comes in and does all the
special effects.
I'm going to assume color holds, special effects, and probably some tonal adjustments for print. So, but yeah, he's got 2, and I've never asked him about what kind of rate that becomes when you got more than one person with their hand in the cookie jar. Like, dude, like this can get pricey, man.
Yeah. Just be putting out a campaign just to pay them.
Right. So, yeah, it can be pricey, but I do like that idea. I do like the idea of me coming in on the coattails of a colorist and just tweaking it. Just tweaking everything, because that's not really hard. It's not really hard to do because, like you said, like being divorced from it, I'm not married to anything they put on the file. It's like I could change anything and it's not going to bother me because I know what I'm doing with that side. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
So I got Viking with Wolf.
Viking with.
Yeah, in over the weekend. This is just one of the 3 versions. Still waiting for Matt's cover and the black and white edition, but came out fantastic. It's oversized, just about an inch taller.
Is it gonna fit in bags and boards?
I had to get special bags for it and special mailers too. But
the boards already come in the bags.
No boards for it because the bags are so big.
Yeah, that book's going to be awesome.
I wish I had one.
And you're Dexter Weeks colored it, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck was that page?
he did a great job.
Which one?
The one that you just skipped over.
This one?
No,
I don't know.
the one before the one that you showed me first.
This one?
No, the one before that.
The one before it.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, my son's giving me a hard time about the content of the book.
Well, I see a book like that, and it makes me think of like the old, Wolverine in the Savage Land, or the Shield Scorpio Agenda, or whatever kind of oversized.
Yeah.
Before there was really graphic novels, there was those kind of prestige size books.
I used your trading card art in the book too, Mike, as
Sweet.
as a cover to. There's a backup story for Reef, so just
Did
to
I
do
see
a
that
nice
first page?
Multi-purpose art.
This one?
No, the first page of the story for me.
Reef.
Oh,
This one.
The first page of the story.
There you go.
That's cute.
Yeah, I'm excited to get the rest of these books in and start getting it out to people. I really like the guy that does all the pre-press for our Graveyard Shift and all my other books. I love what he did with the back cover. He put the Viking Wolf's logo on his hammer, just on the back cover. Looks real
yeah,
cool.
that looks great. Super cool. Mark's got all the tricks.
I judge. You just hire the right people.
Well, then you do things like the ammo case. I mean, you told me that you just spend time sometimes scrolling through, seeing what would be cool to add to a campaign or what could hold a book.
Yeah, no, I just find that stuff fun. Just like trying to see what I can incorporate into the campaigns for different perks. I lucked out with the ammo case. Doing a military themed book that we can find lots of cool stuff to use.
What did you use to insulate that with? Like, did you have to get like padding and stuff in it, or like what did you do with those?
Oh, for the ammo cases.
The foot. Yeah.
I'm gonna just line it with foam just so the books don't rattle around. Yeah,
that's a good idea, man.
I'll probably have to pack it with some sort of foam or packing peanuts too. I haven't checked. I fingers crossed. I was hoping no one internationally bought that tier just because I didn't want to send it overseas.
That would be a pain.
But on average, just doing a book called USAssassin, our fan base is mostly all based in the US anyway.
Yeah. I mean, G.I. Joe was already taken, so I mean, we couldn't call it that.
Yeah. American Ninja was taken too, so
bastards.
Man, I just watched some film on Amazon Prime. It was really horrible. Oh, what was it called? Ninja. It was the female assassin.
Oh yeah,
Ninja 3?
Ninja Domination.
3. Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
it's where she's
I'm
possessed.
pretty sure when I was little, I asked to rent it, and I think my dad said no. I'm pretty sure I asked at some our old little hole in the wall rental VHS rental place when I was growing up. So I probably just was like, all right, I'll just rent RoboCop again for like the third time this week.
I do know that when I did see Ninja 3, I thought it was the coolest thing when I was a kid, but because I was like, oh, it's a chick, and oh, she's possessed, so it's like supernatural. And then I watched it when I was in my 20s. I was like, oh, Jesus.
It's the girl from Breaking.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, some movies don't hold up, man. Some movies don't. Another one that doesn't hold up that I really liked when I was younger is Remo Williams. That movie, Remo Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like, for some weird reason, I liked that film when I was younger, and then I tried to watch it recently, and I was like, best left remembered, man. Best left remembered.
Some movies just
But
don't have the legs.
Other movies do okay. Like I still will watch RoboCop, man. I'll still watch RoboCop.
Oh, yeah.
I'll still watch Gremlins and Ghostbusters too, man.
Yep.
Those classics.
Predator, man. Predator is probably my favorite horror action film of all time.
Yeah, the first Predator. What's another one I got? They did a remaster. They did a 4K remaster. They Live. I got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fight scene is so corny, but like the movie is still,
Those small soldiers.
It's Roddy Piper, man. I mean, well, how can you go wrong?
Right.
That iconic line that will just forever be attached to him.
Nicholas Gear says, I used to rent the 90s Captain America every time we went to the video store. It's horrible, but I love it.
With the Italian red skull.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that film. I saw Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. I think. Yeah.
Well, the Cap costume was so bad. The ears weren't cut out. They were actually just rubber ears. And I'm just like, why? Just cut out a hole. And
so, it's crazy to see some of the early stuff, and then you see cosplayers today.
Yeah.
Making costumes that are so much better than films from the 80s and 90s. The Street Fighter movie is it's cringe. It's so cringe. And then you see cosplayers though making the costumes, and it's they got it right. How did they get it right? And then this multi-million-dollar film just dropped the ball so hard.
When they did Apocalypse in the X-Men movies, and he looked like Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers, but then you see cosplayers that did it perfectly and not cheesy looking, it's it's ridiculous. But
Splacknuts is asking Nicholas Greer if he ever saw the two movies.
Where he's got the clear the clear shield and the motorcycle, and then the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man TV show. I watched that religiously.
You know what are interesting is the Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh, that's
show,
weird.
The 70s. It is weird. It is weird.
And
they gave him they gave him this weird power settings that don't exist. You're like, oh, that's Spider. Okay, I guess he's doing that now.
Yeah, it's we just need the costume for visual recognition.
They would do weird stuff make him run like the Flash, he had superhuman speed, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
he's instead of going through buildings, he's like, I'm just gonna run. He's like Sonic. He just takes off, and you're like,
yeah, that show was, those shows were nuts. But I mean, I grew up on everyone loved Ultraman, but I was more of a Spectre man. I always liked him better. He had the little shurikens in his belt buckle, and he had the cooler fin with the cooler helmet, to me anyway. But I look back at those and I see them on YouTube. I'm like, ooh, it's rough. Where's the remake for this? Come on.
There was an Ultraman cartoon that they split into. It was a United States syndicated cartoon that it was by the G.I. Joe Funimation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
I'll find it here. So I have a bootleg of it. I used to have a VHS dub that I made when I was a kid, and it's actually I like it a lot, and it's really good animation. It's so what they did was they split it into these 30-minute segments, which showed on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this might be it. I think this is actually the whole. Oh, it says public domain cartoons. So
sweet.
I think this is it. I'll send it over. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah. So all these monsters end up landing on Earth, and then these pretty much like a Green Lantern origin. These fighter pilots become. Yeah, this is it right here. I'm gonna put it. This is really. It's not the best resolution. The one I have is actually not too bad. This looks like it's a bad VHS stub of it, but it's worth watching like start to finish. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So when this came out, there was no VHS of it or anything. Like I think all of the only time you can find it on Blu-ray or DVD is someone has a good dub, and I think that same dub is making the rounds.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good, and I'm pretty sure it's the animation studio that did the '80s G.I. Joe season 1 and 2.
Yeah, till those
Like good art. It has good art.
Took it over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good art.
Yeah, it looks great. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, this was.
Yeah, I only caught it twice when I was a kid. I caught it. So what they originally did was they aired it on a special Friday. I was living in the Bay Area, so San Francisco. They aired it on a Friday, and they advertised it for like weeks. And they were like, this Friday, a 2-hour premiere. And then they aired it the one time. And then like a short while after, they split it and they turned it into Saturday morning cartoons. So they would split it into 30-minute segments.
Yeah.
And then I never saw it again. I only saw it those 2 times when they split it in the first 2-hour film.
I went to go like it. I have already had it liked.
Oh, do you?
So I must have a while ago found it or something. This is like, why is the thumb already black then? That's weird.
I think another thing too, the monsters in it remind me a lot of like the Robies from Voltron, and that's another reason I like it. I was like, oh, they're like Robies, but they're not. But they kind of are. They're really cool.
Yeah, Voltron and Battle of the Planets and all that cool stuff when we were kids, man. Too cool. I actually gotta head out. I've gotta swap out the daughter with the baby because he's fighting her. So
yeah, no problem. I think this is a good place to wrap it up anyway. I'm exhausted.
Don't forget to
I'll do it before I go to bed. I think I set like reminders on my phone for like every hour up to 3 o'clock, so I wouldn't forget.
Nice.
But Shelby, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do this again.
Yeah, thanks for letting me in. Yeah, if you guys ever stream, just feel free to send me the link. I'm
definitely
kind of bad about checking Twitter, but just let me know. I check it more often than not now since Leroy hits me up and Shane and all that too. So
yeah.
I try to jump on when I can.
Yeah.
So everyone in the chat, thanks for joining us. Go back 94, Ragetality's War, and USAssassin III. We'll see you guys later.